wristwatch, Uba Sani, you were accused of massive corruption. To quote them, the State House of Assembly investigated you, recommended that you be fully prosecuted. The lawmakers alleged that hundreds of billions of naira was siphoned off by your administration, money that was simply spirited away, according to them, with no projects to show for it, leaving the state horribly indebted. He felt it was his responsibility because he's the chief executive of the state, and that, I mean, it's not a matter of friendship, it's about responsibility to the people of Kaduna State. You denied the charges, calling them a political witch hunt, insisting that you governed with integrity, and you suggest that the motive is to damage your political prospects.
So, hello, if you're meeting this content today for the first time, this is El-Rufai's interview he had on Arise TV recently, and it's in this part of the extract of the interview. So what I've done is I've taken few parts of the interviews and I've dissected it, bring our own input into it and what we think is literally happening. So Charles is asking El-Rufai a question about the current administration in Kaduna State. If you remember recently, there were allegations that El-Rufai had stolen. There was financial misappropriation in Kaduna State. So so Charles is asking questions, in that regard. So if you're meeting this content for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, please watch it to the end and let me know what you think. If you're from Kaduna State, let us know what you think. Was El-Rufai really the right kind of government? I know there's a lot of conversation about El-Rufai being one of the worst things that ever happened to Kaduna State. But if you're from Kaduna State, do you think that's correct? So let us hear directly from those people who are from Kaduna, who were there when El-Rufai was governor. But obviously, I just want you to watch them because there were a lot of bombshells that came out of this particular extract of the interview. All right, so thank you very much.
Yes. Tell us more.
Look, if the State House of Assembly is investigating my administration and they have questions, I think the basic principles of fair hearing require that I am invited. I was never invited. Okay? I have read the report of the State House of Assembly where at the end of the report they said 423 billion was siphoned out. There is nowhere in the report where they tabulated that 427.73 billion from where to where. Money doesn't disappear these days. Money is all electronic. From where did this money move to where? Okay? And the State Assembly recommended that I should be investigated by ICPC and EFCC, blah, blah, blah. I told my guys, calm down. They want us to investigate. We responded and said, this is nonsense. Because the state, Kaduna State, earned about 900 billion in the 8 years I was in office. Now, 45% of that disappearing, I would like to see from where it went. And out of that 900 billion, 500 something billion was salaries and overheads. Okay? So I would really want to see a breakdown where that money was taken from and to where. Now, when we responded and got the report, I told my commissioners, government is big. A lot can happen below your level that you don't know. So let's not say anything. Let's wait and see. The anti-corruption agencies, particularly ICPC, have been inviting our people. They have found nothing since then. Okay? An administration that's supposed to have siphoned away 423 billion, so far, 2 people have been charged. One for 64 million that was paid to his account as reimbursement for something he did for the government. Another for, I think, 115 million that they said he sold government properties and the money didn't get to the account. The money went into the account and they know. Okay? I thought my commissioners or any one of us would be charged for billions. But these are paltry amounts. Now, what's happening in the ICPC? The EFCC has done its investigations and they have not charge anybody because there is nothing, all right? But the ICPC, whose chairman is the brother of a friend of ours called Farouk Adamu Aliyu, who is a very close friend of Nuhu Ribadu, reports to Nuhu Ribadu on this. This project of destroy Nasir El-Rufai is Nuhu Ribadu's conception. He's the architect and he's the builder of that project, and he's the one working with Ubasani to implement it. So far, it has been frustrating for them because they have not been able to find anything. In fact, what they have resorted to doing in the last 2 weeks is to be calling lower level people and some of my officials and saying, implicate Nasir El-Rufai and your problems will go away. This is what the ICPC has become. The EFCC is far more professional. They have, done a much better job of it. And now that we have seen that the whole thing is a charade, we are going to start fighting back. Right. Okay, Charles. I've been in public service for a long time. I was advisor to Abdulsalam Abubakar. I've been DG of BPE. I've been Minister of FCT and Governor of Kaduna State. I swear to you, I swear to God, I have never in my life taken a penny that I'm not entitled to. In fact, in Kaduna State, in my first term of office, because we took a vow along with my late deputy governor that we'll be donating 50% of our salaries and allowances back to the state coffers, I did that. I gave my own entitlements to the government, and I have treasury receipts for that.
Right.
I have never taken a penny of it, but somebody wants to destroy my reputation. Why? Nuhu Ribadu wants to be president in 2031.
Well,
this is a bombshell. Nuhu Ribadu wants to be a president in 2031. El-Rufai says that. Nuhu Ribadu wants to be president in 2031. That is why he's trying to destroy me. If you ask me, I will say this to you. Let these people come and tell us all of their plans and let it leak out. And this is why I've been trying to tell Nigerians for so long. When we sit back and are passive, and we've been passive for so long, including myself, we've been quite passive. We've just had these conversations in our bedrooms, and that's why we're doing this right now, so we can come out now and saying we're passionate about Nigeria. Let's just don't be passionate inside anymore. Let's bring it out. Let's bring the conversation into the public. If you look at any advanced country, this is exactly what happens. The people come outside and talk about what they want to see from their government. And that's why we're doing this content. So if you're meeting this for the first time, please subscribe, because we're going to get a lot of analytical, strategic analysis of what Nigeria is really going through, why Nigeria is going through it, and what we need to do to get Nigeria in the right working order. Now, it says Nuhu Ribadu wants to destroy him. He wants to be president in 2031. So literally, we're talking about, according to APC's plan, north, south, north. So Bola Tinubu finishes his second term, that's assuming he wins, 2027 to 2031. And Nuhu Ribadu becomes a flag bearer, so he taints everybody in his way. That's why he's saying he taints everybody in the process that are in his way. And then he becomes the nominee. So another thing that El-Rufai mentioned is that this project to destroy El-Rufai's Nuhu Ribadu's conception is the architect, the builder of this project. Now remember, this is the same Nuhu Ribadu that was announced or accused in this recent Binance scandal of bribery. What millions of dollars? Is the same NSA director. And that's the same person that El-Rufai just fingered and pointed here and said, this is the person that's actually after ruining my life. You understand? So we're looking at criminal elements in government using political positions and playing chess. That's why I asked in one of my content, I said, is Bitaobi playing checkers in a game of chess? And for Nigerians, are we playing checkers in a game of chess? Because these guys are playing a big game, and we're going to be the victim. He said it. He said Nuhu Ribadu wants to eliminate every northerner that he thinks is in his radar. Any northerner that he thinks will hamper or make him not become the president 2031, he wants to remove them. Although Ribadu has come to say that he is not vying to be president. He has never said he wants to be president, but that's what El-Rufai is alleging. El-Rufai is actually saying everybody wants to be president. So he's doing everything possible to taint him. So maybe he's seen El-Rufai as one of the candidates. But this is what you have to understand: power is transient. The day you leave, that's the day you stop being relevant. If you don't get Nigeria to work, you will become a victim. It's just a matter of when. The same guy is just accused right now will leave power, and he himself will become a victim. This is the reason why politicians cross carpet. This is the reason why they cross carpet all the time. Politicians jump from one party to another party because they want to be protected, because they know they've committed crime. He said that. I want to use what he said. He said they're going after low-level officials and telling them, incriminate El-Rufai, and then your problems will go away. This is the reason why our politicians jump from one party to another. They've said it before: come to us and your sins will be forgiven. That's why they're in the place where they are. So what are we going to do as Nigerians? If we fold our hands, these same criminal elements will become our presidents. If we fold our hands, these same criminal elements will become our senators. If we fold our hands, these same corrupt elements will be our governors and our councillors and our local government chairman. If we fold our hands and not come out en masse and vote them out come 2027, Nigeria will follow the same direction it's been following. And it's a downward direction. Let's don't fold our hands. When we hear these guys come out and tell us what they've planned, what they're doing, let's take them seriously. Because you know what? It will work for them as it's been working for them in a corrupt way. Let us be smart and make sure that we don't let these same people who have ruined Nigeria continue to be our leaders. Nothing good will come out of it. You've seen from Tinubu's administration, nothing good has come out of it. You saw from Buhari's administration, killed the economy. Tinubu has come to completely comatose Nigerian economy. We need to get fresh leaders with good ideas and better ideals that can push Nigeria forward. So please, like I said before, like, share, subscribe, put your comment in the comment section, but please share and subscribe so the YouTube algorithm can continue to push this content out to others as well, okay? Thank you very much and God bless you. Bye for now.